Welcome back to DRAWPEDIA Tutorials. Today I'm gonna teach you how to draw Bunker Jonesy from Fortnite. If you are new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm gonna draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. Now first of all, I'm gonna draw his hair on the left with a short line downwards. Some is gonna turn diagonally down to the left, some is gonna turn downwards and slightly to the right. Turn it back diagonally to the left, turn it back to the right. Sharp turn upwards on the left side of that ending point, and I'm gonna trace the same set of curve line back upwards to the upper corner. On the left side of that piece of hair, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line out to the left and downwards. Same is gonna turn down and turn it slightly to the right at that corner. Sharp turn back upwards on the right side right there. Turn it diagonally up to the right and turn it to the side of his hair. Above that piece of hair, curve line upwards at that corner. Flare it out to the left at the upper point. Turn it diagonally up to the right and semi-turn downwards at that corner. And above that piece of hair, a curve line upwards at that corner. Turn it diagonally up to the right and semi-turn downwards. And above that hair, I'm going to draw another line up, semi-turn diagonally across to the right and turn it slightly downwards at that corner. On the right side of that whole thing, from the middle of his hairline, diagonal curve line across to the right and slightly down, semi-turn slightly downwards at the outer corner, curl it out and sharp turn back upwards on the right side. Semi-turn diagonally up to the middle of his head and curve line across to the left. Above that piece of hair, I'm going to draw a curve line up at that corner, slightly to the left, an arch curve line to the left and turn it diagonally downwards. Above that whole thing, I'm going to draw a line upwards at that point, arch curve line to the right and turn it downwards. Below that set of line, I'm going to draw an arch curve line at that corner. On the left side of that, an arch curve line across to the left at that point, and above that, another arch curve line at that point. Below his hair on the right, I'm going to draw the right side of his face with curve line downwards. Turn it across to the left and slightly down. And at that ending point, diagonal line downwards to the left. Semi-turn back diagonally up on the left corner. And on the left side of that, curve line across to the left. Continue that curve line across on the other side of the hair. Turn it diagonally down to the left and outwards. Semi-turn down and slightly inwards to the right. Curl it out to the left at the lower point. Sharp turn to the right diagonally upwards. Turn it upwards and slightly to the left. Curl it back to the right at the upper corner and upside down V shape at that point. Curve line across to the right and upside down V shape at that point. Turn it diagonally down to the right. And below that ending point, a short line out to the right. Semi-turn downwards and slightly to the right. Turn it diagonally down to the left, turn it back out to the right and sharp turn upwards. Semi-turn diagonally up to the right and turn it upwards. On the right side of that ending point, I'm going to draw a diagonal curve line upwards to the left for the side of his hand. Turn it up and turn it diagonally up to the left. Turn it upwards at that corner, sideways to the right. Above that shape, I'm going to draw a line upwards on the left corner. Turn it sideways to the right. Sharp turn diagonally up to the left and sideways to the left. turn it upwards at that corner, turn it diagonally up to the right and sideways to the right. Above that finger, I'm going to draw a line out to the left, turn it up and sideways to the right. Continue that line on the other side of the hair, across to the right, turn it diagonally downwards to the right at that corner, turn it downwards, curve line diagonally down to the left and downwards. Below that, I'm going to draw another diagonal curve line downwards to the left at that corner, turn it upwards diagonally to the left on both ending points. Across each fingers, I'm going to draw curve lines below the knuckle. Above the knuckle on the right, I'm going to draw a rectangular shape at that corner and another rectangular shape inside of that along the edge. Now for his beard, I'm going to draw below the mustache on the left, curve line downwards, semicircle turn diagonally across to the left and downwards, semicircle turn downwards at that corner, extend it down and turn it diagonally across to the left, semicircle turn downwards at that point. At the outer corner of that, on the right, curve line downwards, turn it diagonally inwards to the left and down, semicircle turn downwards and to the right, semicircle turn to the left, curl it back to the right and downwards, sharp turn upwards on the right side of that ending point with a curve line, flare it out to the right and up, turn it upwards, and above that, at the side of his beard, I'm going to draw a curve line downwards from this upper corner to that ending point, turn it inwards to the left with a curve line, flare it back out to the right and curve line diagonally across to the left. On the right side of the beard, at this lower point, I'm going to draw a curve line diagonally out to the right, turn it back inwards at the lower point, continue that line below that piece of hair, curl it slightly to the right and sharp turn back upwards on the left corner. Curve line diagonally upwards to the right. Below that piece of hair, curve line downwards and turn it to the left. Turn it back to the right and semicircle turn diagonally to the left. Sharp turn back upwards on the left corner. Turn it diagonally up to the left and turn it upwards. Now for the left side of his beard, I'm going to draw below the mustache on the left, curve line downwards at that corner, flare it slightly out to the left and turn it downwards. Extend it all the way down to the lower point at that corner. Continue that line downwards and turn it diagonally out to the left, turn it downwards, sharp turn upwards on the left corner of that ending point, turn it diagonally up to the right, semicircle turn upwards at that corner, and turn it slightly inwards to the right and upwards. On the right side of that, at the lower point, curve line diagonally out to the left and turn it back inwards to the right. Above that piece of hair, I'm going to draw a curved line diagonally down to the left at that point. Sharp turn upwards on the left corner and extend that curved line upwards and flare it slightly out. Turn it back inwards at the upper corner. Now going back to his face, I'm going to draw in the middle of his face, off center to the right, a short line downwards for his eyebrow at that corner. Turn it across to the right and slightly up. Curve line across to the right. Copy that same set of curve line again for the upper line of his eyebrow. Below the eyebrow, I'm going to draw his eye from the inner corner, short curve line diagonally upwards to the right from the inner corner, across to the right. Turn it diagonally downwards at the outer corner of his eye. For the lower line of his eye, I'm going to draw from the inner corner, curve line across to the right. And inside of the eye, I'm going to draw a small circle in the middle point for his pupil. Inside of that, I'm going to draw a black dot in the center. Mirror the same shape of the eyebrow and the eye on the left side. At the inner corner of his eyebrow, I'm going to draw a line upwards at that point, and I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. Extend that line below the eyebrow, turn it diagonally out to the left and downwards. I'm going to do the same thing on the right side of his face right there. And below that whole thing, an arch curved line across in the middle of his nose. Turn it diagonally outwards and slightly down at the side of his face. Above his nose, off center to the left, I'm going to draw a line upwards at that corner. And I'm going to do the same thing on the right side of his nose. Below the nose, I'm going to draw some short lines downwards along his mustache. And at the side, a line downwards at that corner. And at the outer corner of that, curved line diagonally down to the left. And on the left side of that, diagonal line downwards to the left, turn it downwards. Mirror that same set of line on the right side of his mustache. And at the outer corner, I'm going to extend the upper line of his mustache to the right. Same is to turn diagonally downwards at that corner. Below the mustache, from the left, a line across, a V shape at that corner, curved line across to the right, turn it diagonally down on the right corner, and above that, a curved line across and slightly up to the right. Below that set of line on the left, diagonal curved line downwards to the left, turn it downwards and slightly to the right. Repeat that same set of line again, slightly to the right corner, right there. And from the same point, I'm going to draw a curved line downwards, turn it diagonally across to the left. Same is turned downwards at that corner. Repeat that same set of line again on the right corner, right here. And on the right side of that, slightly below, curved line downwards at that point. Same is turn diagonally across to the left and downwards at that point. Repeat that same set of curved line again, slightly to the right. Below his right hand, at the outer corner, I'm going to draw a diagonal line downwards to the right, flare it slightly out and turn it back inwards to the right. Same as turn across to the right, turn it diagonally up, curved line upwards, slightly to the right, a line diagonally upwards to the left. Above the hand, at the outer corner on the right, I'm going to draw the side of his shoulder with curved line upwards, same as turn to the left. On the left side of his head at the lower point, diagonal line downwards to the left at that corner, same as turn inwards to the right. On the left side of that, curved line across to the left, same as turn downwards. Curved line across to the right, curved line downwards at that corner, extend it downwards and slightly to the left, same as turn to the left at the lower point. Repeat that same curved line again on the right side, right there. And in between the two set of line, I'm going to draw two lines across in the middle point. On the left side of that whole thing, from the upper corner, a line outwards at that point, same as turn downwards, curved line inwards to the right, same as turn downwards, curved line downwards and to the left at the lower point. And on the left side of that, from the upper corner, a line out to the left, sharp turn diagonally inwards with a curved line to the right, turn it diagonally out, turn it back diagonally inwards to the right, curved line downwards at that corner. Below that ending point, I'm going to draw the inner line of his arm with curved line downwards and slightly to the right. And for the outer line of his arm, from the upper corner, curved line diagonally downwards to the left, turn it back inwards at this lower point. And below that, curved line downwards and slightly flare it out. And curved line across below that ending point to the inner corner. And another similar curved line slightly below that. A line downwards at the ending point on the left and right. At the outer corner of that, from the upper point, curved line diagonally outwards to the left and slightly up. Sharp turn diagonally inwards to the side of his arm. Mirror that same shape at this lower point. And continue the line of his arms downwards below that whole thing at the outer corner and at the inner corner. Another curved line below the elbow point right there and flare it slightly out. Turn it back inwards to his gauntlet. I'm gonna do the same thing at the inner corner on the right there. Below that, I'm gonna draw his gauntlet with curved line across. Turn it downwards and slightly to the left at the inner corner. Flare it out to the right and semicircle turn diagonally downwards to his thumb. Curved line across to the left at the tip of his thumb. Turn it diagonally up to the left and turn it upwards. Turn it diagonally up to the left. Turn it downwards and slightly to the left. Turn it downwards. Diagonal line downwards to the right. Curved line downwards. Turn it diagonally up to the left. Turn it upwards at that corner. On the right side of that finger, I'm gonna repeat the same shape of the tip of the finger at that corner. And another one at that point. On the left side of that whole thing, diagonal line upwards to the left and turn it up. And a rectangular shape above that ending point. And inside of that, I'm going to draw another rectangular shape along the edges. Above that, a line upwards to the outer corner of his wrist. Continue that line upwards above his wrist and flare it slightly out. A rectangular shape at that corner. And inside of that rectangular shape, I'm going to draw a line downwards on the left corner right there. And a rectangular shape on the left side of that at this lower point. Above that whole thing, continue the line of his gauntlet at the outer corner upwards to that ending point. Slightly below the upper line of his gauntlet, I'm going to draw a curved line across at that corner. And another curved line across below that. And on his wrist, I'm going to draw a curved line across right there. And another curved line across above that. In between those two curved lines across, I'm going to draw lines downwards along that space. Now on his finger, I'm going to draw a curved line across in the middle point right there. And on his thumb at that corner. Below his strap at the inner corner of his arm, I'm going to draw a line downwards right there. And below that, curved line diagonally across to the right and slightly upwards. Repeat that same curved line again at this lower point and a line downwards at the ending point on the left. Inside of that shape, I'm going to draw a line downwards in the middle point. Below that, continue the line of his outfit at the side, semicircle turn to the right diagonally downwards, and at that ending point, curved line across to the right and another curved line across at this lower point. A line downwards at the ending point on the left, and inside of that shape, I'm going to draw two lines downwards in the middle point, and below that shape on the left corner, a line downwards, curved line across to the right, and inside of that shape, I'm going to draw two lines downwards on the left corner right there. Below that, curved line downwards on the left corner, turn it diagonally inwards to the right, flare it back out to the left, And below that ending point, I'm going to draw a pouch at the side of his thigh with curved line outwards to the left, semi-turn downwards, sideways to the right, turn it upwards, semi-turn to the right. From the ending point above, semi-turn downwards, extend it diagonally down to the left, semi-turn to the left and turn it diagonally upwards to the right. Inside of the pouch, I'm going to draw a diagonal line downwards to the left on the right corner. And on the right side of the pouch, I'm going to draw two curved lines across at the upper corner to the right and diagonally down, and another similar set of lines at this lower point. Below the pouch on the left, curved line downwards, turn it diagonally out to the left and turn it downwards. Turn it diagonally down to the left and sharp turn to the right. Sharp turn back diagonally down to the left, sharp turn to the right, sharp turn downwards and turn it diagonally up to the right. Turn it diagonally down to the right, turn it up, turn it diagonally down to the right and turn it upwards. Zigzag line across diagonally to the right and upwards at that corner, and above that ending point, diagonal curve line upwards to the right and turn it upwards. Below his pants right there, I'm gonna draw his lower leg with curved line diagonally down to the left at the inner corner, semi-turn diagonally to the right, flare it out to the right and turn it downwards. Semi-turn to the left, turn it diagonally up. On the left side of that, I'm going to draw a line downwards for the other toes. U curve line to the left. Repeat the same shape of the toes again 3 more times across to the left. Turn it diagonally up to the left at the side right there. Turn it upwards at that corner. Turn it diagonally up to the left. Turn it upwards and slightly to the right. Flare it slightly out diagonally to the left. Turn it back inwards above the ankle point. Semi-turn upwards at that corner. And turn it diagonally in to the right at the upper corner. For the right side of his outfit, I'm going to draw on the right side of his beard at the upper corner, curved line diagonally out to the right and downwards, sharp turn across to the left and turn it diagonally inwards to the left. Below that, curved line across to the right and turn it downwards, turn it back to the left at this lower point. Below that, a line downwards on the right corner, curved line across to the left and slightly down. Below that shape, I'm going to draw his pants with curved line downwards and flare it slightly out. Turn it back slightly inwards above his knee, and on his knee, a curved line downwards on the right corner right there. And below that ending point, I'm going to draw his lower leg pad with a short line downwards on the right corner, across to the left and slightly down. Turn it diagonally upwards to the left. Short line across to the left, and at the outer corner on the right, short line outwards to the right. Turn it downwards, turn it diagonally down and slightly to the left with a curved line, flare it back outwards to the right at the lower point. At the inner corner of the lower leg pad, turn it downwards, turn it diagonally out to the left, curved line downwards all the way to his ankle point at that corner. Below that whole thing, diagonal line upwards to the right from the left corner, across to the right and turn it back diagonally downwards on the right side. Repeat that same set of line again at this lower point, and slightly below that I'm going to draw another similar set of line. Turn it upwards on both ending points, and below that whole thing I'm going to draw a line downwards on the left corner, turn it diagonally down to the right, turn it downwards, semi-turn to the right and turn it back up. On the right side of that, I'm going to draw his toes with a U curve line, turn it upwards on the right corner. Repeat that same shape again across to the right 3 more times. Turn it diagonally inwards to the left at the upper point. And on that feet, I'm going to draw a curve line upwards from the left corner, curve line across to the right, and semi-turn downwards on the right side. Above his ankle point, I'm going to draw some curve lines across on his lower leg pad right there. And inside of his lower leg pad at the upper corner, on the left, diagonal line downwards to the right, across to the right, and turn it back diagonally upwards on the right corner. On the left side of the lower leg pad, curve line out to the left and semi-turn up, flare it out to the left and semi-turn diagonally up to the right. At that ending point, curve line diagonally upwards to the side of his beard. On his thigh, I'm going to draw a tilted rectangular shape at this inner corner. And along 4 sides of that rectangular shape, I'm going to draw short lines across like that. On the right side of that, from the side of his pen, diagonal curve line upwards to the left and semi-turn diagonally out to the right. Now for his right arm, at the inner corner, I'm going to draw a diagonal curve line upwards to the left at that point. That's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions, or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time!